How do I feel about this recovery so far in the 1 month mark, considering this is my 5th C-section? Hey friends, Sarah here. Welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to come and touch base with you guys because it's been a whole month since I have given birth to baby Xavi, aka Xavier. I think I probably should have said it the other way around. His name is Xavier, but we also call him Xavi. What's the matter? It's been 30 seconds since I've logged on and you already want to eat. I just fed you. I know. So before getting into the video, I just want to wish you guys all a happy new year. I should already have a video out for the new year wishing you guys that, but just in case, I just want to wish you all a happy new year. Wish you all health and blessings and, you know, love, joy, peace, happiness, all of the good things out there. Like I said, it's been a whole month since I've had this little boy and it's been a whole month being a boy mom. And obviously I have a toddler as well. I have 5 children. My other 3 girls are older, so they are big girls. They are, you know, very independent and all those things, but it's very different having a toddler and having a little one all over again. Overall, the timing that he arrived was like perfect because it was just before the holiday began, and so my husband was able to have time off work. Then Christmas was the start, and then obviously New Year's. So it's been like perfect because my husband went back to work for about 4 days, and then he was able 4 days after having like time off with, you know, for his birth, and then it was time for the Christmas break again. So that was like it was really perfect. Having the help, the extra hands, all that jazz around to help me was really good, and just to be able to sit down and heal and just rest. One thing that I did that is just like a no-go, which I was fully aware of as a new mom, is to just get rest. I'm always guilty because I have, you know, my family's large and we love doing things together, and it's the holidays. It's like the perfect reason to be up watching movies all night, you know, things like that. And so I try to kick it with the fam, and in the midst of doing that, my body started to wear and tear. I wasn't getting enough rest and wasn't getting enough sleep, and I just felt it. And it also didn't help because if you guys didn't know, I did state that I was diagnosed with preeclampsia after birth and I noticed this because my blood pressure was going higher and I was experiencing swelling. If you guys didn't see that video, I will link it underneath this video. And if you guys aren't familiar, I have a family vlog channel called the Zebra Tribe Fam, and so I did post it over there. Given that preeclampsia are just blood pressure issues in the sense it's not healthy when you're not getting enough rest, and so I was really feeling it. But I am doing so much better now. You know, time is approaching where we're getting back into our normal routine because hubby's going back to work and school's about to start. So we all need to get back into our routine, and we're just overall kind of preparing for that and kind of getting to bed a little bit earlier each night to get that, get the ball rolling with that. Yeah, overall it's been really good. Baby boy, he's a good sleeper. I can't complain. He's a good eater. He eats, but at night he sleeps really well for me. He just wakes up to nurse and I just nurse him. I have to say, if you guys aren't aware, I am a co-sleeper, and I have done it with all my children. To each their own when it comes to that. I've debated if I should say that because sometimes the topics that I debate about in my head about putting out there are always the ones that people kind of come at you for. They're not always as well received because different people have their different opinions. I'm aware that co-sleeping is said to not be safe, and that's to each their own. It's one of those things that you really have to be mindful of. I am not the one to tell anyone to co-sleep. I'm not the one to tell anyone not to, but I know that there are pros and cons to everything. And it's convenient for me because my baby sleeps really well beside me. I'm also a light sleeper. I can sleep and just, you know, stick to one side. I'm not like a sound sleeper. I would not recommend co-sleeping for a sound sleeper because that's very dangerous. If you are so unaware of things and you roll over or stretch your arm out on it, you know, those kind of things, if you're not like a person that's very aware, you can definitely harm your child. But I'm not going to get deep into that topic. The whole point is I do co-sleep and we both love it because it just gives us so much more sleep. It's easier, and I also have a king size bed, so it's just myself and hubby is like way over to the one side and I'm to the one side with baby, and his bassinet is also right beside the bed, so if I do so feel like he should be in his bassinet, I can just put him there as well. I feel like in the past month he has grown so much. Hubby and I were just reminiscing on how tiny he was when he was first in the hospital. We felt like he was just like so lanky, and just, you know, lanky as in like he's long, he's very tall, and for us, we're not very used to that because our kids have always kind of been like, they're stocky. I mean, now if you look at them, they're taller now, but when they're babies, we have chunky babies, and they're usually just chunky and stocky, if that makes any sense. So they're easy to hold. They already come with a lot of support. But he was just like so long, and he was still a heavier baby, and his weight aligned with all of, you know, his siblings, but because of his extremities, because his arms and legs were super long, he was just weird to hold. But he's just filling out now. Our arms are getting tired holding him now, and you can just see like the little plump, the chubbiness in his face and stuff coming in. And it's all been because I have breastfed, and I'm so thankful for that. For those of you guys who are waiting to hear how breastfeeding went this time around after me having a breast reduction, definitely keep checking out my channel because I will be okay, that's okay. Definitely keep checking out my channel because I will be posting some videos on that. Just talking about how it went this time around. Just touching base like postpartumly for myself. My stomach, as you guys saw, I was banding down my belly, and I was doing that. I still am doing that, but I wasn't doing it as frequently. I was running into issues with my band. My band was irritating the heck out of me because the top part just kept bulging out. When I posted that video of me, like I think a 1 week or 2 week postpartum, someone did indicate, oh, make sure you secure the band at the top. And I tried, but it was just harder because I still had a bulge up there. So that was an issue. Sometimes the bands are so uncomfortable that I feel like, okay, I just need a break. So eventually I went to order a second band, which I will show you guys. I'm really liking this one because it does come in 3 parts, and it allows for me to actually band every part of my stomach, the bottom area, the midsection, and the top part, which is crucial to just trying to get it down. And I have found it to be more comfortable on a whole. So yeah, I've been banding down my belly. And honestly, I'm noticing something, like when you band your belly down, I feel like it coincides with just obviously how much more TMI, but you bleed, because I think it's just your uterus, you know, when you're banding it down, it's forcing your uterus to contract, which will cause more bleeding. I am I'm almost 5 weeks postpartum, and I have been having, you know, bleeding on and off, and I'm kind of waiting to see what will happen at the 6 week mark to see if I will actually have, my cycle will actually be here on a month-to-month basis. With my 3 previous kids, I didn't exactly have a cycle throughout the whole time until I stopped nursing them. But with my last pregnancy, not this past one, but the last one before that, I did experience getting my cycle right away, and it came and it stuck. I'm just wanting to see what's gonna happen. I'm curious to see what's gonna happen with this one. Also, rewinding things a little bit, I don't know if I explained to you guys that I did get staples, and I got my staples removed literally 10 days after giving birth. I don't know, I just felt like I wanted to share that. And in case you're wondering, they didn't hurt. Considering I've had 5 C-sections, I've only gotten staples 1 other time, so basically I've had staples twice, and I was very freaked out about it the first time around because I thought it was gonna hurt for them to come out, but they literally didn't hurt. This time I was trying to get them taken out by my OB, who technically kind of stood me up. I was supposed to go to her office to get them taken out, but I didn't get a call back in time, so I ended up just going to my family doctor to get them taken out. And yeah, that was fine. The nurse there took them out. How do I feel about this recovery so far in the 1 month mark, considering this is my 5th pregnancy and my 5th C-section? Despite the fact that the labor part or my C-section part it didn't go as planned, overall my recovery is going pretty well. I find that the more you are aware, the more you understand your body, the more you understand yourself and the requirements and stuff, the easier it gets. The first time when I had a C-section, I feel like my first C-section was probably, the C-section itself didn't go bad, but my recovery probably was the worst. It just took forever to heal. My C-section wound didn't heal very well. I remember being 6 months out and I was still trying to heal. This time around, my incision was just like closed up, just like that. It healed perfectly fine. My swelling kind of went down pretty quickly. My stomach obviously hasn't bounced back all the way, but I'm also gonna, you know, I also want to touch base on that in another video, because I had this baby around the holiday season and I'm kind of self-sabotaging myself, which sucks. But I will touch base on that in another video. But overall, like, I was pretty pleased with where I was going, like, you know, the path I was on, except now, like, I hit a little bit of a plateau, but there's some self-sabotaging that kind of occurred. I think that's hindering that. I also want to point out too, I'm not going to make this video extra long, but I also want to point out that I feel like I see some of the similarities with my last pregnancy as well, where my body is going through the phase where it's losing a certain amount of weight, and I know a certain amount will come off, but I feel like I'm gonna struggle to lose weight this pregnancy, because the last one, my daughter she did eat a lot, but I find that he eats more, and because my body is trying so hard to replenish itself, I feel like I can't eat enough to sustain him and myself, and then it becomes harder to sustain working out. So I just have to devise like a meal plan. It's okay. I think it's still okay to try to lose weight and combat the, you know, all of that stuff, but it's just a matter of planning. I have to sit down and I really have to plan out what I'm gonna eat, make sure I'm eating enough calories to feed myself and to feed him, and in order, you know, and to also have backup to replenish if I am going to be working out. And honestly, when I start working out, it's just going to be something simple. I'm just going to be active by walking or doing something as simple as just dance. Overall, things have been going well. I haven't noticed any postpartum shedding yet, but it's still pretty quickly. You guys notice that my face and my skin is already clearing up. Look at my neck. I literally have like a band around my neck for what my complexion used to be like, and you can see the separation here, which is actually starting to come back together. It's just a part of pregnancy. It happens for me and I just kind of go with it. But yeah, overall, I'm just taking it in strides and I'm loving just my body coming back to normal. And I guess a big goal of mine for 2021 is to just get myself back to feel like my normal self, you know, get my body back to where it was, and just feel, you know, I'm so happy I had this baby around the holidays, because by the time spring comes around, he's going to be the perfect age to just be able to push around the stroller and go for walks and not feel any type of way about it. I can pump, carry a bottle, feed him when I'm out there, or even just baby wear him to create extra weight and, you know, burn some extra calories. I'm super pumped for spring and summer to come. So I love the season which I had him. Winter's a little bit harder, but I do plan on still keeping my body moving inside my own home. But this video is already looking hecka long, guys. I have a bunch of videos planned for you guys. I already have 2 pre-recorded that will be coming out for you guys soon. I definitely want to see you guys. Leave some comments in the description box about the kind of videos that you guys want to see me do on here. I do want to do some more, not just baby related videos. I want to do those too, but I want to do some real chat videos with you guys, mom talks, as well as mommy style, like putting myself together, mommy favorites, and all those kind of things to bring some excitement to the show, because outside of being moms, we are also a lot of other things, and it's healthy to create a balance, and I want to be able to do that on this channel. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Love your support. And for all of you guys that are still on your TTC journey, I just send you much love and blessings in the new year, and send baby dust your way, y'all. I'm just so excited for the new year, what it has to bring for not just myself, but for you guys. And I love seeing you guys share your comments in the comment section down below. I get so pumped seeing you share your exciting journeys and just sharing your story on a whole. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like today's video. Don't forget to leave a comment down below, and also let me know what kinds of videos you guys are looking forward to seeing on my channel, and also subscribe if you are new. And until next time, guys, much love.